Hey, everybody. It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. Yes, that's right. It's time for Sarcastic Distractions, the interesting podcast for interesting people. Featuring, as always, the Gentlemen's Society of Podcasting. Myself, Harvey. My heterosexual life mate, Dave.
Hello.
The ever-loving, ever-drumming, AJ.
Prince of Thieves.
Oh, you're the Prince of Thieves?
Technically, he was actually thieving things out of the recording studio this evening.
I am
All over the place. All my garbage I've been leaving around.
You were
he was
Robin Hooding
stealing
the
it.
studio?
I was hood robbining.
You were
He
hood
was.
robbing the studio? That's
I'm
amazing.
sitting here
Hood Robin.
properly poking games at my phone, trying to ignore the socialization.
Yeah,
And
we
he's-
didn't want to talk to each other.
No. And he's just going around and taking things off the table.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Where did
Everything I do it for you, Dave.
Oh, that actually makes me feel pretty good. Thanks, man.
And in case you couldn't figure it out, we are having ourselves a distracted discussion today.
Oh, I'm not distracted.
Oh.
I'm really into AJ right now.
You might not be, but our our 20s of fans might be. Uh-oh. It's clean out.
Yeah, one of those moments I wish we had a video.
I know, eh? I know. AJ in the
It's
garbage.
basket.
I love it. I love it.
His basket.
So yeah, let's talk. What's going on in the world of the Gentlemen's Society of Podcasting?
Oh, I'm going to start right out with the bad. Bad for us. You know, it was just one of those moments. We have to have a moment of silence. Our cat has finally passed.
Aw.
LSD, the little shit disturber of 18
my
effing
gosh.
years.
Oh,
Yeah.
18 years. That cat didn't owe you
I
nothing.
remember-
Sorry
Oh,
to
no,
be so
I agree.
blunt.
No.
but
I do
the
agree.
cat did not owe
I
you.
do
owe you.
agree
Yeah, no.
100%. It's one of those.
He lived his.
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. It's one of those things of, it sucks because I already missed the damn freaking annoying
yeah.
creature.
Mm-hmm.
But it is the other side of that coin where, hey, that's basically, me making it to 100. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, for
right?
sure.
Exactly.
I still remember LSD when little kitty,
Oh, guy,
little kitten.
the couch.
Oh my, the couch. Oh my gosh. Wasn't that when Shan learned how to reupholster things? I think that was when she started getting into that. Yeah.
Geez.
Yeah. But well,
Lived up to his
lived
name.
up to her.
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
LSD.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah,
That
it was
sucks.
one of those. It was a good moment in which we had gone take to the vet, and the vet properly responded with the, yeah, it's at the end. We really should put her down now. At which we responded with the, we'll call back. And honestly, 3 days later, we set it up. We had it all
Yeah.
done. It was just because she was at that point of,
That's hard.
but still, now we're in that weird. Now I've decided that my firstborn's bunny rabbit is my new loving pet.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Not your
okay.
children.
No.
No,
Well,
no.
because the children are teenagers now. They don't
That's true.
want to be children
That's
anymore.
true,
For
yeah.
F's sakes. Like when I was a teenager, I still hugged and loved my mother and father like 100%.
What?
No, I did. Constantly.
What?
You tell random stories the otherwise, but
Pretty sure you avoided your parents like the plague back in the day.
my children do the same.
You had a secret entrance, man.
Children are like the only pets that don't want anything to do with you when they hit a certain age.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, but then they do come back. And again, I know for me
Well,
personally.
then when they hit a certain age.
Yeah. Because I know for me personally.
Between 14 and 25. That's probably.
Actually, about then, because I guess I did spend the early 20s, not so much not wanting to talk with parents, but oh my God, I have to go to this party.
Yeah.
It's way more important than your 50th anniversary.
For
Yep.
sure. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Of course, it works in like full Rotown because nowadays I would love to actually go to a party.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
I know. Just a maybe we should just throw one. Maybe we should just have ourselves.
Does anybody even do that anymore?
Sarcastic distraction.
Have parties?
I hear people having them, but I don't go to them.
The only party I can think of happening would be my wife's baby shower,
yeah,
but that's not really.
that's not like.
Are we doing like a
that's
man version of
already-
that?
Yeah, you want to do that?
No, I'm going to. That's
Go to
my-
strip club?
No, my wife. That's not bachelor
Oh, okay.
party,
I thought that's.
goofball.
I don't know. Dave, want to go
Just
to
because
the
I
strip
have
club?
kids
Or-
doesn't mean I can't
do you want
go
to
to a strip
celebrate his
club.
kid at the strip club? I think we should do that.
No, we're having a multi-sexual
strip club party.
strip
So it's
club
male
party,
and
yeah.
female party. Okay, all right.
From down under.
How progressive? How progressive?
I have to
No,
admit, that would
Wait, are we the
really...
strippers? Oh shit!
Baby
Oh,
shower.
I feel bad for the audience.
It'll be a short show when Dave shows up.
Ew.
ow,
What about
ow.
Mitch?
Two.
on a good day. On a good day. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a multi-sexual baby shower.
Nice.
Okay.
It's not just for the ladies.
Right.
Nice.
It's for the people.
It's for the people.
My baby too.
That's a great way to maximize gifts. You know what I mean? Like get like more everybody in there, men and women. You know.
Well, yeah.
It also depends on your variety, because I have to admit, I have, funny enough, participated in 2 different showers,
Sure.
and one was very much that classic sit in the chair and stories and little toy things.
My grandpa used to do that.
Yeah,
Sit
yeah.
in the chair in the shower.
What? Nice play.
Hi-yo.
Hey. But I've been to that style, and I've also been to the where it's basically just everybody coming together and chit chat and
Hang
throw
out.
gifts on the table if you want to do a gift, but you don't
Yeah.
have to. Like, yeah, just to hang out.
For
So,
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do the whole backyard barbecue
Yeah,
Nice.
kind of thing.
Nice.
You guys will probably be invited.
I love the
I mean,
probably.
we'll probably be busy by that day for sure.
Yeah. So
Well,
if I,
no,
so
no,
if I
no,
said
no,
you're
no.
definitely,
Dave,
so if
what are
I
we doing
said,
that day?
hold on. If I said
I
you were
heard
definitely
barbecue.
invited, would you have said you were definitely busy?
I'm
that
definitely
day?
busy. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
I
busy
love
that day.
no dates have been shared at this
I know.
moment in time.
I'm
But
working that
I'm
day,
busy
for
that
sure.
day.
For sure I
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. No, that's really cool. You
That
guys
is
must be
good.
getting excited, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Because you're what, like 3 months from now?
Yep. Exactly.
Jeez,
Actually,
almighty.
Oh, wow. I
Like,
didn't
pretty
even-
much exactly 3 months.
That's a little freaky. I'm
Diggity.
not creeping you that much, I swear.
That's why do you keep sending me those texts, Dave? And
No,
those
no, no,
things?
no.
Yeah, Dave.
I'm creeping you.
Oh,
I'm not
okay,
creeping
okay.
AJ and his
All
better
right.
half.
I just assumed it was equal
No,
creeping.
no, no,
I
no.
just assumed it was equicreeps.
Creeps, yeah, you know.
Equicreeps.
He's an equitable creeper. Okay. Where is this going?
Wow, I have no
Where is this
idea. I
going?
know it's a random, but
See
man,
what,
we
see
are
what fucking
really...
happens when we have literally no agenda at all? It's like, let's just go. Oh my gosh. Well, that's awesome.
That
That's
is
awesome.
good.
That's really awesome that you guys are gonna have another kid.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Another human boy.
That's better than the alternative. Alien.
A human girl.
Or
I'm going to say,
alien?
where are you going with
Right?
this?
Like,
Well,
that
that
would've been okay,
alternative to
too.
the human part, not the boy
Well
and
to
girl
go
part.
okay.
deeper in the
You know?
hole. Well to go deeper.
Like, what happens if, like, you know, your kid came out like half alien and be like, Nikki, come
Yeah,
on now.
I'd be concerned.
I'd be like, where?
But I
have
mean,
where have you
in
been?
that case, if it was half alien, in that case, you don't really have a choice when you're abducted and probed. It's just kind of something
Good
that
point. That is true.
Good
that
point. That's
happens,
true.
and you can't really. So if
Yeah.
I think I would have to accept it at that point.
Yeah. After a little bit of
Now,
going
if it
through
was
the
like
stages.
another human nationality, then we'd have
Oh.
questions.
Yes, yeah, there'd be challenges on that front for
Second.
sure.
I'm always
like
reminded.
like I didn't know my sperm was Chinese.
Right. What was that movie with Jim Carrey? Say It Isn't. Nope, not Say It Isn't So. Jim Carrey. He plays the road cop.
Ace Ventura.
Nope.
Ace
Rhode,
Ventura 1.
Rhode Island
Ace Ventura 2.
cop.
Oh, I
Split-
know.
Me, Myself, and Irene.
Split personality
Yeah,
thing.
myself and Irene. Yeah.
Yeah.
With Anthony Anderson.
I
and he has
love that
the
when
three kids.
the 3 kids come out and I was like, I love it.
I love how he interacts with them later on.
Yeah,
when
for
they're
sure.
older.
Yeah,
Too
yeah.
funny.
That's so good.
Oh, Daddy.
Yeah, that was the best. Yeah, funny movie.
It was
cool.
good.
That was good stuff.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
In Jim Carrey's prime, and then he started making weird movies.
Yep. It still
Yeah.
does.
Like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless
Love
Mind.
that
That's kind of
movie.
where it started, I think.
Love it.
I wouldn't say
I'm not saying they were bad
love
movies.
It, but
I wouldn't say they were
yeah.
bad movies,
No,
but
no,
they
agreed.
were just
He did Majestic
out of the
too.
box.
Yeah, he did a whole bunch of
after a certain point in his career, he was kind of like, I'm gonna go left field.
Man of the Moon. I think it was around that time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
And
right.
he did
Started
that horror movie, number 23.
Oh yeah, which I never saw that movie.
It was
Yeah,
actually
it was
not
okay.
terrible.
Yeah.
His performance was good in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
The story was
Yeah, it was just it was one of those watch it. It's not horrible to watch it,
Yeah.
but yeah, I wouldn't go back and watch it per se.
No, probably not.
Yeah, we are in a glutton of entertainment these days. I probably won't go watch it. But I will say,
but I will say.
I have been watching The Last of Us. It's fucking amazing. It's
I can't watch it
amazing.
yet
Why?
because I haven't played the video game.
You honestly, you're gonna need to
No,
do
I,
both.
can't. I have to play the video game first.
All right,
and I
then
can be
go.
like, oh, this show sucks because this didn't happen in the video game.
Yeah, you do that. No, it's actually really clever in how they integrate elements of the game in this show.
I've heard and I've also heard that they're like straying from the video game, but in a way that is acceptable.
Yeah,
to the whole
they're
premise and
deviating
everything like that.
because one thing the game doesn't fill in for you because the game takes place 20 years after the outbreak, whatever the big problem is. So it's already land of dystopia.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. So the game never talks about like what the world how did it develop over those 20 years.
Okay.
The show helps to fill in those gaps, right? Gives you these ideas like how who was Joel,
and 20 years later Ron Swanson's gay.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Yeah, who knew, eh?
All that meat eating.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta say, like, I don't know, and a lot of people are saying it's the greatest show on or episode of television, blah blah blah. I don't know if it's that hyperbole, but it was fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
I've seen it twice. It's magnificent.
Sorry, is it a movie or a series?
Series.
Oh, okay.
Series, but it's an HBO series. So yeah, they're kind of like mini movies.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Like the first episode was like an hour and 21 minutes long.
Okay.
And 100
They're
121
shorties.
minutes. Yeah.
Oh,
Shorty
wow.
movies as episodes, basically.
Yeah.
Well, 121 minutes long. That's 2 hours.
No, an hour and
That'd be-
21. I think.
Yeah, I thought you said hour and
I think
21.
it was
Well,
an
then
hour
he said
21.
121 minutes after that.
I did. I'm pretty sure it's an hour.
He's
and 21.
correcting himself and then
Yeah.
re-correcting.
He spent a long day.
himself.
Correcting and then
Been
making
long
himself
days.
wrong, then correcting.
You
That's
got
fair.
it,
That's
yeah.
fair.
And then I think the third episode was an hour and 16. So yeah, they're like mini movies, But then it's really fun. It's really interesting. And if you want to see kind of like how like the world would react to such a thing, this is the series for you. It's very brutal, very earnest in its approach, and yeah, they just did a really good job.
First of all, isn't that what people said about The Walking Dead?
Not that I heard.
And second of all, earnest in its approach, so I can expect like an Ernest Goes to Zombies movie or something like that.
Ernest scared
Hey,
by
Ernest,
zombies.
there's a zombie over there. No, me, man.
Never.
No, me, man.
Now, right over there. Ew.
Ew, zombies.
Zombies.
Have you ever tried to rewatch any of those movies recently?
Oh, it's
Don't do
terrified
it.
to.
Don't do
I
it.
want to.
Don't.
That
My
and like
attempts, I have tried on 2, I think, with the kids, and I got to the point of no, I can't.
I could see Ernest Goes to Camp and Ernest Goes to Jail probably being the better
right.
of the ones to watch because I think they were a little less child oriented.
yeah, maybe
Yeah.
that's the
There
challenge.
Maybe
was
that's
still
it.
a bit more adult humor.
Right.
But when they got to Ernest Scared Stupid,
yeah,
It
that's
got
when
so
it
goofy.
It went goofy. It's a kids movie kind of
I
thing.
think the last one I watched, and it's been a long time, was Ernest Saves Christmas, and it definitely lost.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, it definitely lost its luster.
Yeah.
Like it was not.
yeah.
It was not the same.
I always remember Ernest Goes to Jail. I think that was my favorite one.
That was a fun one.
Yeah.
I remember the cover, but nothing with the movie. Isn't that one of those
Oh,
great
he gets
look-backs?
framed because there's a guy who's on the inside that looks exactly like him.
Yeah.
And they realize it, and then they basically do the whole let's swap. And now Ernest is in jail, and
Yeah,
doing
as I
Ernest
said,
things
I
in
just
jail.
remember the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
a good one. Yeah,
Yeah.
those are fun movies.
Ernest
Oh.
Goes to Camp.
Totally off topic. Just
Sure,
kicked me.
no, that's what
I
we do
finally
here.
watched
Yeah,
your
that's-
the '90s show.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
And you guys were right. It was good.
It was good, eh?
It was decent.
Yeah,
It was. I enjoyed it, and it was really driven by the grandparent.
Yeah,
people.
for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, Kitty and Red were
Kitty
the
and Red.
best.
Yep.
It must be doing well. It just got picked up for a
it
second
got picked
season.
up for a second.
Yeah,
Nice.
so
It's well
I
done.
liked how they had all the tropes.
yeah, me
You
too.
had all your that 70s show trope.
Yep. Kept it
Ex-
real
well,
in tune.
Yes, but they updated it a bit. I would have
For sure.
appreciated a moving background, like the wall in the kitchen moving when
Oh, that would have been cool.
Leia was sitting there studying.
yeah,
gotcha.
that
Instead
would
of
have
the,
been nice.
the whole VR sort of.
Yeah,
but
that would be fun.
90s, they were doing the whole.
Sure.
Yeah.
I hope the second season. I doubt it, but I hope they get picked up for more episodes because this was only 10 episodes.
Yeah, there's only 10.
Yeah, I'd like to do like
Oh, I don't
20.
think the days of the
20 episodes
26
slot.
plus. Yeah, those
Think
days.
so?
I think they're
Oh,
gone.
It's, well, yeah, you usually get, you're getting a 10 episode one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right.
The old school days are
Probably right.
gone.
Yeah.
cheaper that
Even
way.
when designing my soundtrack life, I've only plotted out like 12 episodes per
Yeah,
season
see?
because
I
I
would
would
Even-
like.
see
even you.
in that case, let me put my 2 cents in.
Put 3 in. They're small.
That's a good idea to do that because what you're doing is you're almost setting it out as this is how many tracks is on a CD
Well, yeah,
or on an album. So that's how many episodes
my
should
thought.
be in the season anyway.
I want each.
Sorry. What's an album? Sorry, I had to do
yeah,
that
no, I know.
once.
I want each season to kind of represent like
Yeah.
a musical journey through an album.
And each season should only be 80 minutes long. 'Cause that's the maximum you can fit on a
I mean,
CD.
I don't know how far I'm gonna go down that path, but you know,
And then you can have short episodes.
sure.
So technically, what you do is you just produce an entire 80-minute movie
And then break it
cut
up.
it up.
I wonder if that's what they do now. You know what I mean? Like, I
Well,
wonder if
Probably.
that's right, yeah.
Yeah, well, technically, you also don't need to cut up the entire show by 80. It's just the songs that you choose on each show have to add up to that 80.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good point. Yeah. Oh, that might be a fun little
No,
Easter egg.
Dave.
Don't spoil it, man. No,
What? I'm just
doing. God, geez.
Properly educating
But
you
then
how
he
to
can-
properly be
he can
creative.
Fit, but then he can fit and release it as a video CD.
No.
See,
You
that
want,
girls are
it-
popular
you want
these days.
more
Yeah.
the
VCDs.
No. You want more
Sounds like a
Rocky
weird,
Horror Picture
weird
Show.
disease.
That style, Rocky Horror Picture Show, where you
No-
watch the movie once,
Nobody
you
wants
can
Rocky Horror
listen to
Picture
that
Show.
album and remember every single scene where it's
Yeah.
at, all the flows.
I really hope if we get a chance to make it and do our jobs right, that's like people will hear those songs and think about the show. Like that's really what I hope. I want that character to resonate with music so much that the audience
That'd be
has
hard
that
because then
too.
you'd have to pick songs that aren't associated with
Other
other
things.
things.
Yeah. I
Right,
agree with
Because
you.
like
I'm aware of the challenge.
you wouldn't be able to use like "Stuck in the Middle with You" because
No.
the first thing you think of is Reservoir Dogs.
yeah, no, I wasn't.
You
Yeah,
know, shit like that.
or like
yeah. What would you do if a sang on a spoon?
Well, my
the
goal.
Wonder Years, right?
This is that's kind of the challenge in making it is aside from making it so this guy's life is being dictated by music, but also to pick music that is popular but not like you said so
Yeah.
popular synonymous with something else.
One of
right?
those songs that people would just think back to, oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But also too, like we talked about, I want to do independent indie music too. I want people to freaking use them to
Yeah.
kind of
Well, you
sprout
do
their stuff.
one like fancy,
Yeah.
we do one indie,
Yeah.
fancy, indie, fancy.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the idea, but yeah.
Fancy pants.
Yeah, that'll be
Pants
one of the
that are
songs.
And every year include
Ooh,
one song from
ooh.
Dirty Dancing.
Oh, that might be. Oh.
Telling you.
But the problem with that is, though, everybody's going to think about Dirty Dancing.
Well, no,
Yeah.
you do the episode really around the
I'm-
story in some frame.
I'm
Oh.
planning on this is my dream project.
Okay.
You want to hear about
Dirty
it?
I'm
Dancing?
ready.
I haven't told it. I've only told my wife about my.
Oh, my
dream
goodness.
project.
Ooh.
I'm just the first time.
Okay.
Our 20s are
Quiet,
fans.
quiet,
are,
quiet,
are-
quiet.
are
Our
listen-
20s
are-
are fans are listening.
Love it.
Okay, this is my dream project. Okay,
Everyone will be quiet. Hey, audience, be quiet.
I'm gonna write a solo record. It's gonna be a dance record, right? Like, and every song is gonna have to do with my booty. And the first single is gonna be called "Shake My Booty in Your Face,"
Sick.
and then other songs would be like "You Like My Booty," parentheses "Touch My Booty."
For your first song, my only recommendation would be I'm going to booty my booty in your face.
Oh, I love it.
no.
I'm telling
No.
you, dude.
No,
You're
I already
gonna-
have the song that goes, "Shake my booty in your face, I shake my booty in your
I'm
face,
gonna
I shake
booty my booty
That's a
in your
thumper.
face.
I like it.
Yeah.
One song, one title. I mean, maybe it's also a dance
You have too
movie
many
called
lyrics in your
called
version.
Booty Hole.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like get
Booty
down in
hole.
my booty hole.
Booty
Get
hole,
down in my booty hole.
booty hole, booty hole, booty. Gotta touch my booty hole, booty hole.
Oh, no, you got to wipe the booty hole, then
yeah.
touch the booty hole. Oh, shit. Wipe the booty hole. Oil up the booty hole. And then you can touch
Why
it.
you gotta lube up the booty hole? No.
Well, you got to get it ready. You can't just
No.
jump into it.
Yeah.
No.
No, no.
Jump in both penis first.
I-
What are you
no, no,
thinking?
I require
It
love
takes-
and tender.
It takes time. You gotta work on it too, man. You gotta stretch it, just like going up sizes in your ears, right? And in your stretchers, in your ears, you gotta slowly do it. You can't just jump in. Not even with the lube, man. You just
Yeah,
get-
he's right. You
can't
got to
just
ease in,
grease
man.
it
You
up.
can't just be like, "Oh, listen."
It's a whole process. It's
The
not
booty
just
hole
you're
dance
gonna
is
decide
like you
one
really
day.
got to make sure that you know what you're doing, because if you it's an easy process.
I
It's
actually
like
disagree.
it's like
The
there's,
booty hole is one of those great things. You actually can just go in unknown and just be like, it's my style. And be like,
But there's like moves
Just
in
like,
figure
"Aight."
skating. There's moves in figure skating that will decapitate you. That's the level of severity that the booty hole dance.
Oh,
is.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
There's like the booty hole dance, and then the Humpty dance.
Oh wow!
Well,
and
yeah.
then the stanky leg,
The stick-
and then the Dougie.
and then the Dougie.
Yeah.
Then the Superman. Maybe a little
No,
bit
we
under
don't.
that. We don't know. Okay,
No.
sorry. Yeah, that's your rival, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. We won't talk about it. Yeah. Oh, I like it. I support this record.
Okay.
Let's do it. I'm in.
Mhm.
I love
I'll be part of the music video. For
There
sure.
might be a ballad in there
will you,
somewhere
will
too.
you learn the booty hole?
Well, I will teach the booty
Oh,
hole.
fantastic!
So,
You know
so that
me.
video is going to be like that episode, that scene in the episode of The Office where they're watching Threat Level Midnight,
Oh yeah.
and then all of a sudden he's in the bar and they do the Michael Scarn.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Gotcha.
It's gonna be the booty hole.
Oh wow.
Okay, all right. Just so
First
you know,
rip.
the booty hole is not a sponsor, but it will be one day. One day it will.
When I
definitely
win the lottery, my booty hole will happily sponsor this particular podcast.
be. All right, I love it. This episode has been sponsored by the booty hole. Okay.
This
Well,
is in
not
fact
yet, not yet.
our shittiest episode.
Or not yet. This is legit our
It's true.
shittiest episode. Yeah, I love it. I love it. That's fun. Well, off topic. I started a new job.
Wow,
Well, hold
Chris.
on a
All
second.
right,
Hold on a
fine.
second. We know, but our 20s of fans don't know, so it might not be off topic from booty holes.
It's true. It could be. I might be dealing with booty holes.
That's
you know
true.
what I
That's
mean? Like it's they're out there. They're out
You
there.
might be playing with booty holes.
I would
I could
recommend not
be.
speaking of your true employer at this point.
No,
now that
I
we've
won't,
tried
no.
to connect
It's
them
in
to
the
booty holes.
retail market, and it's so far so good. But I've done 2 days of pushing around carts. So
No, you're a cart boy.
for now. Cart boy, yeah.
Cart monkey.
Well, you know what?
Cart
though?
member.
It's
No.
funny.
Somebody's got to do it.
I have to admit, I wouldn't mind a job like that because it's basically your 8 hours of I exercise today.
You
I can
know-
go home and sit on my ass.
What I gather from the people I'm working with, it's like the best gig in the whole place.
Do you get the magic cart thing that like follows you around?
No, it's all manual labor. It's all like, hey, you got muscles.
You gotta push this
You
cart.
should go to work at Walmart. Walmart's got it made. They got the cart fucking thing. You just push a button and it like follows you.
I've heard that complaint a couple of times from my coworkers.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we could use a cart machine, or
Auto
whatever.
cart.
Yeah, auto
thing,
cart
yeah.
thing.
So you don't actually have to
But,
put muscle into it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but see, I would want that at that particular
I
type.
kinda
You
of
have
work.
to
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
that to do it though, Dave.
No, I want to do the pushing myself.
But you have to have the muscle to put muscle into it.
Oh well, yeah, I got my little muscles.
Ha, 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 ha,
I have my feminine. I shouldn't say
You
that.
haven't
I'm
seen
not
his booty
sexist.
hole. He's got the muscles.
Oh well,
You
that's
don't know.
different.
You don't know everything, sir.
I know. I just think he could do it with his booty hole. I'm pretty sure.
Well,
he
yeah,
could
yeah,
probably
yeah.
he does
With
kegels.
carts
The
around.
challenge
Yes,
is
giggles.
no.
Problem.
I have to defend AJ on this one because I have been written up for improperly using my booty hole within my job and work activities.
Well, okay.
He tries to
Listen.
he tries to type.
Yeah, if you're overusing
Well, no,
it,
I was cleaning the mouse with my booty hole.
you can't just shove mouse
he put a mouse
mice
in his
up
booty
your
hole.
booty hole. You can't.
No, not mice. I haven't got to that
He was
level.
watching,
I
he was
mouse.
watching that episode of TMZ where they were going back on old celebrity news stories, and he got to the Richard Gere one.
Okay. Okay.
And he was like,
It's
if a gerbil fits up there,
I'm telling you though.
maybe a mouse will.
Let's all remember, it's Richard fucking Gere.
That's true. Who's
Yeah,
not
like,
gonna
come on.
let him touch your booty hole? Come on, it's Richard
he
Gere.
can touch my booty
Of
hole,
course, he touched
even
my
in this
booty
day
hole.
and
What happened
age.
to that guy?
Whatever happened to that guy?
I think he's just
literally
old.
just, like, disappeared.
No, I think he still does stuff. I think he just did a
Does he?
movie like last
Really?
year or something like that. Yeah.
Really?
I'm not sure how like in the spotlight he is, but I
Yeah,
think he's still
Was it
acting.
Lemmy Winks the movie?
I think the
Yeah.
last movie I saw him in was where he's the lawyer or
Yeah,
something.
pretty woman. Yeah.
No, the other one.
No. Actually, you're talking about
Recently?
one of my all-time favorites, Primal Fear.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's a
With,
great movie.
That's the last
That
time.
was a
with
really
Edward
great
Norton.
movie.
Yeah.
Love that movie.
Golf claps to Edward Norton for
Hell
the
yeah.
performance in that
Hell
film,
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
That put him on the map, didn't
Yes,
it?
yes, it
yeah,
did.
Yeah,
That was a
Yeah.
wonderful movie.
it was
fantastic
Very,
film.
very good.
Holy
Very
shit.
good twist at the end too.
Really great
Yeah.
twist.
Speaking of twists,
Twist.
M Night Shyamalan
Yeah, ding dong. Yeah,
has a new film.
good old Canadian boy. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Is he Canadian? I did not know that.
Yeah, Toronto.
But yeah, he has a new film coming out. It's called like Knock at the Cabin, or
Yeah. I heard it's not getting the best reviews though.
well,
Of course, it's an M. Shyamalan movie.
This is what happens when you put a wrestler in your movie.
Yeah, who's in it?
Dave Bautista.
Oh, Batista. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not true. He
I'm
gets
just
really
joking.
good. But
He's
I
a
hear you.
Good actor.
Yeah, I still want to see it. But my problem is like He doesn't surprise me anymore.
No, because you're expecting a twist.
Yeah, like the
So you know what
village
the
was
twist
so
would be
fucking
now?
disappointing.
The twist now
Would be no twist.
No twist. I know that would be it.
right? Because everybody
Can
be
you-
waiting like the whole.
Can you make a
for
movie
twist.
without a twist? Can you do that?
Right.
You know.
And then they get even to like an end credit scene, and there'd just be like some dude eating a hamburger. That's it.
That's the whole
Movie's
film.
over. Get
Yeah.
the fuck
That's it.
out.
You know,
But
yeah.
I fell off the M Night Shyamalan train, with The Happening.
Was that the one with the water glasses everywhere?
No, that was
was-
Signs. I think.
No,
Yeah.
Signs was not that. Signs
That-
was the aliens and the.
I thought that
and
had
the-
something to do with water.
Yeah, with the
Oh,
kid
wait,
with the
yeah,
water
yeah, yeah.
glasses.
Sorry, my bad.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's where it fell off for me. I just got
It fell off for
irritated.
me on The Happening. Where it was like it was the wind.
Right.
It was Mark.
Yeah,
Mark
so fucking stupid.
Mark Wahlberg running from the wind. Okay,
Yeah.
I gotta run from the wind. Okay,
Yeah.
I gotta get to Wahlburgers.
No, the village was my last one for him.
See, The Village still had enough of a twist for me that was like, oh,
I called it out.
Okay.
Like 5 minutes into the film, called it out, and it literally played out to that fucking twist. I'm like, fuck this, man.
Just like I did with Lost.
yeah.
I remember when that show came out, and I looked. I can't remember who I was with at the time, but I looked at the girl who was with at the time and I said, "Watch, the last fucking episode comes out. These people are all fucking dead."
Right.
You saved yourself many hours at
Yeah,
least.
I did
You
not.
did, yeah.
I didn't. I tried watching Lost once, but it was when I don't know if you guys had it down here, but on some channel we had back home, they had a pop-up video version of Lost.
Okay.
So it would actually it would play after the episode had aired.
Mm.
So what they do is they put up little like,
That was
oh,
before
this is why
that was
this
before the internet is what it is today.
yeah, right. Oh, this is why this is happening, or this is why they're talking about this, or this happened in episode whatever, and they give you like a little like blurb about
Yeah.
it, and so people can actually like follow along with
Sure.
the show. And I still never really. It was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I made it one season.
Yeah, I think I did too. One season.
Yeah,
I
then I
was
got
like,
bored.
I was like,
but
meh,
yeah,
it's
I called
bored.
it. I'm like,
Yeah.
watch, it's limbo or
Whatever.
some shit.
Yeah. Yeah. It was whatever.
A lot of people got careers from
They
that
sure
show,
did.
mind you.
Yeah, they all made an upswing
Yeah,
from that show on.
yeah.
I mean, just because it wasn't our show doesn't mean it was other. Wasn't other people's.
it was
very
quite
popular.
a popular
Yeah,
show.
for sure. You know,
I'm
I remember
also-
us trying to sell people on Rescue Me. Nobody would watch it. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm still gonna watch it. It's fucking amazing.
I
Don't rewatch it.
No, I did that like maybe 5 years ago. I tried to watch the first season, and I'm like, oh,
I stole them off my dad because he had the full box set. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna have some
What's
fun.
that?
yeah, Rescue Me.
Rescue
Oh
Me.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I think I tried to watch it once.
Yeah, no.
I was
couldn't do it.
never down with Dennis Leary as an actor.
Oh, I loved them. The Ref, fucking A.
Ref was good.
Sorry,
So
as a
good.
television actor,
Okay.
The Ref was good. 2F by C was pretty
Did
good.
you ever watch The Job?
I watched. No,
I think I watched one episode where
I
his
think an episode
girlfriend
of
went on the
Rescue Me
subway without underwear.
and an episode.
Oh
of,
yeah.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Right.
I tried to
right.
watch it. And
I haven't watched
I don't
that.
know. It's just.
I liked The Job because it was a comedy, and Rescue Me was pretty much that, just as firefighters.
Oh,
But it was the
But-
rough comedy.
But it was a rough. Yeah,
It was a
yeah,
rough
yeah,
comedy. Yeah.
So I'm glad I saw it when I saw
maybe
it.
maybe I got sick of Dennis Leary by the time the '90s was over.
That's true. That's true. Apparently, he was. I don't know what it is. This is hard to say because I really loved Dennis Leary, but apparently he was accused of being a joke stealer as a comedian.
Yeah, there's the whole thing.
Yeah.
A friend that
Really?
was owing her friend who and he died from
Yeah.
a cancer or something.
What's his name? Very
Well,
famous
I can't think of his
comedian.
name, but I am aware of this as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing comedian.
He was accused of basically stealing from his
He's in pretty much his act.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
makes I sad because I used to watch No Cure for Cancer like
all
every
the
day.
time. Yeah.
I found the video on VHS at Pawn Shop
Nice.
back home.
Nice.
I want to do it justice. I'm just gonna look it up right now because I can't remember his name.
And Lock
I
and
can't
Load.
remember his name either. And all I
Yeah, I
remember
used
is
to
that
watch that shit all the time.
he was dying of a cancer of some form.
Yep.
Yep, and he ended up just basically telling him, "Hey,
So
fuck off."
he's a Carlos Mencia.
He's been accused
a
of
little
one.
bit,
I honestly know nothing more other than yes, there was a comedian that accused him of stealing all his shit then he was a good friend, but then wasn't a friend.
Jokes are hard, man. Jokes are hard because it's one of those
Bill
things.
Hicks. Sorry, Bill Hicks.
Oh, was it Bill Hicks?
Bill Hicks,
Really?
who is
Bill
Bill
Hicks
Hicks is
was
amazing,
funny, man.
But
Yeah.
he was definitely your He was not your traditional comedian.
Oh no,
You know,
No,
he
no,
was
no.
definitely.
No, no, no.
Oh my God, he was. Wow.
And at the time he came out, Dennis Leary wasn't your traditional,
No.
like your hardcore dirtier comedians weren't huge in
No.
the 90s,
Mm.
mid late 80s, 90s.
He was a bit of a trailblazer that way, but it does suck if he did it on the back of another person's act.
Yeah.
But
But like I was saying, like jokes are hard, but because
It could have been
it's
the
not like
style,
that.
Who knows?
That combination of words hasn't been said before.
yeah, that's the thing. There's nothing new under the sun, right? Like there's only so much you can joke about it, but it's your spin on it.
Yeah.
However, and the problem was before like 2000, there's a lot of joke theft, right? Because like you could go into a comedy
Yeah.
room, sit down, write down someone's act,
There was no
go like
internet,
across
there was
town,
no-
and just do it yourself.
Mhm.
Like who's gonna say you can't, right? So I'm not saying you should or do that, and as somebody who's trying to write jokes,
Can you copyright a joke?
I mean, not really. You can't.
Maybe a phrase or something.
maybe.
Maybe.
Like I'm sure
Yeah.
Get Her Done has been,
Yeah,
copywritten,
okay.
right? But I mean, I don't think you can do
It's
that.
funny, this
right?
whole conversation. I just watched a Twilight Zone episode, one of the '90s versions of it, where
nice.
it's basically a comedian that steals other people's jokes by taking over their lives and killing the comedian.
I remember that episode.
Yeah.
Oh my
It
god!
has somebody who's like fairly well known nowadays as the comic in
Yes.
it to boot. Yeah, it was really good.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I fucking love Twilight Zone.
You guys
Yeah.
remember the Outer Limits?
Yep. The remake
sure.
to boot. Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
watched
there
a
was a
lot.
remake. Oh, yeah, I guess the remake's probably the one I'm thinking of from the
Oh,
90s.
probably.
That was
yeah,
the one,
That was the
yeah.
remake one.
Yeah, I mean, that was a remake. I did end up going to watch like the black and white ones at one point in my life.
Essentially Twilight Zone.
but essentially,
Yeah.
Twilight Zone. Jordan Peele has done the most recent version.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
heard
It's on the
so
free
well done.
television online
nice,
thing. Yeah, so
nice.
that's where I've watched like 10 episodes
Oh,
already.
yeah. I love
them
fucking
all.
watch that over and over.
Oh, they're
and
good.
Over and over
And I
again.
still love. It's funny. I never knew this back in the day. Every episode I've watched so far, there's been somebody on it, I'm like, oh, I still recognize this person.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
still in
So-
shit. Not super famous necessarily,
Right.
but still.
So do they redo old
no.
episodes?
No,
No,
they
no,
do
no.
the
All new stories.
Yeah, more
Oh.
current version.
I'm kind of glad they
Now-
don't. Yeah, though.
No.
I'd like to see newer spins on certain
They
things.
do actually. They kind of do that. I just watched, and I don't know the exact peeps in it. He's on a plane where he's on one of the fucking shows I even love. Damn it! But nonetheless, he's on a plane where
Gremlin?
it's not that he sees a gremlin this time. It's that he knows that the plane's going to go down because somebody's going to steal it and do horrible
Oh.
things in it.
Oh, so same
Oh.
but a
But different story to
spin.
it. It was.
Gotcha.
I got to admit,
I'd like
it
to
was
see
great
that
fun.
again. I'd
Yeah.
like to see a new version of that.
Highly
Yeah.
recommend
A
it.
Jordan
Highly
Peele
recommend.
version of There's
Oh,
Something
man.
on the Wing.
Yeah, it's so many remakes these days. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
It's-
like the guy who's trying to
like-
read the book and then
one
he
thing
breaks
I-
his glasses at the end.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Or the pig face.
Yeah.
When the girls.
Oh, that was one of my
Yeah.
faves.
Good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or there was one, I think it was another one with,
Boxer. I love that one too.
because Bill Shatner was on a couple episodes. He was the plane guy.
He was a
I
plane
always
guy.
remember the
Um,
plane guy.
yep.
Yeah, he was the plane on the There's Something on the Wing
Yeah.
originally, and then John Lithgow did it in the '80s movie. But he was also in another one where he's with like a date or something like that, and they end up in this like weird town
Oh,
Mm.
that
really?
you kind of like end up
Shatner?
you can't get out of, sort of thing. Yeah, they end up at this
Huh.
diner, and then every time you put every time you put money in the jukebox, it was like something bad happened or some shit, or
Okay.
yeah, it was weird.
Well, yeah. It's
Well,
Twilight
it's
Zone.
Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
But yeah, it all took place in this diner, like
Okay.
roadside backwoods diner kind of thing.
I feel like I feel like I should have seen that, but it's not
I-
ringing any
It's
bells.
not ringing bells for
I did
me
a whole
either.
thing one time where it was like, because I know William Shatner's been on TV since TV's been a thing.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Essentially.
No,
yeah.
legit. Yeah, I think he was
Yeah.
on like one of the first TV shows. Him and Betty White
Yep.
were two people who were the
From
the
day
first
one.
people on fucking TV.
Right.
Yeah, so I did like research once, and I was like, oh, he's in another Twilight Zone episode.
Yeah. Okay.
So I
Cool.
searched it out because I knew
Nice.
famously he's the guy.
The
Also,
guy.
I remember him doing I think it was a B horror movie. Is it called Tarantula? Or Spiders or something like that? And basically, it's them in a small town
Was it Eight-Legged Freaks?
Nah,
yeah, I'm gonna
wasn't.
say
This is
I know
old.
this movie, but it was the Roseanne guy.
No. This is
Oh,
old,
that was, yeah,
old.
Arachnophobia.
This would have
Yeah.
been like 70s, maybe
Oh, okay.
early 80s, probably late 70s.
I can't think of it.
And all I remember is like the tarantulas win because the whole fucking town is just covered in spider webs. It was like, okay, all right.
Yeah,
It was
nice.
okay. It was good. I like that Shatner did that. I love when actors will just go and do, random weird shit.
But he's done lots of shit. One of
Yeah.
my favorite roles that he did was the villain in Loaded Weapon.
Oh yeah, that was great.
I can't
That was
remember
fucking
what his
hilarious.
General something or other.
I don't remember that. I remember him
I
in.
started.
The eye patch, right? You had an eye patch?
No,
No,
but he had,
no,
but he
no,
had a
that's something
fucking
else.
like pencil mustache
Yeah.
kind of thing, and he always wore like an ascot. And,
Yeah.
I started watching. For some reason, I searched out Police Squad.
Okay.
Not Naked Gun yet. Police Squad.
Right,
I watched a
before,
bunch of Police
yeah.
Squad episodes.
Yeah.
You're doing that now?
I
Recently?
found it. I only found a few episodes, and I was like, I'm gonna watch Naked Gun.
Sure. I mean,
Fuck, man.
brilliant.
Brilliant.
Classics,
The
yeah.
brilliance. The brilliance in especially Police Squad.
Yeah, for sure.
Just stupid funny.
Shout out to O.J. Simpson and his performance. And,
Right?
Naked
Oh,
Gun.
you
Like,
bet.
I'll tell ya.
back before his poking days.
His glove wearing abilities in those
Phenomenal.
movies, phenomenal.
That's why they hired him.
That was it.
But I never realized, because I never actually, I don't think I ever paid attention to Police Squad before this. O.J. Simpson's playing a character that was originally played by a white actor in Police Squad.
Oh,
Nordberg was a character in Police Squad.
yeah. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I remember watching Police Squad. I
Huh.
didn't know that.
The
I didn't
other
know that.
actors are the same, like the guy who plays Frank's like chief, like, or partner or whatever, the other old dude,
Yeah,
Ed.
yeah.
Yeah, he's the same actor. Like,
Wow.
Most of them are all the same actors except for
Huh.
Nordberg. He's
Jeez,
replaced by O.J. Simpson.
that's amazing.
Which is, I mean, whatever. But
Yeah,
I just find it odd that would be the
He was
one.
one. It makes you wonder,
the one
like,
replacement.
yeah, why would they made them?
I'm going to assume that the fella who maybe played Nordberg either A, said nay, or B, maybe had passed by then or
Oh,
something.
maybe.
Because
Hmm.
Because the movies would have been late 80s, early 90s, right?
Yeah.
And then the show was like early 80s,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm going to assume that maybe the feller had
Pass
passed.
on. Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to do the research into that.
I don't know.
I'm sure we could goggle it.
We sure could. Speaking of things to watch, I did watch Black Panther.
Black Panda.
Black Panther, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, because it's on Disney Plus, and I didn't go
I
see it. in
did watch
theaters.
Black Panda.
I did watch Black Panda. He's a new kind of panda. He's all black, he's no white, just all black, and he's.
You should
in
probably
the
stop talking.
I should
Actually,
stop that.
It's like Kung Fu Panda.
It is
only different.
Only different.
It's
Only
like
different.
Black Dynamite meets
It's
Kung
a
Fu Panda.
That's right. Oh my God, there's a project for us. I think that'd be hilarious.
Black Panda.
No, I don't. Have you guys watched this? Have you seen Black Panther?
no.
Okay.
No.
It's interesting and sad.
Well, because they're trying to work around.
Right. And that's all at the forefront, maybe a little too much so at times.
Hmm.
But it was very long. A very long movie. And the problem I felt was there wasn't enough off the beaten path beats. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
everything the way it goes,
Hmm.
like you know how it's supposed to go.
I think they were just making a movie for the sake of the people who were already under contract.
I think you might be right. I think
Like
you might be right.
I think it was one of those like Chadwick Boseman would want us to continue making the movie
Sure.
kind of thing, and then Disney was like,
Let's all make
well,
a whole bunch of money off this movie kind
well,
of thing.
we could make a whole bunch of money, or we could have to pay all of these actors and crew people all of the money
Sure.
that they were promised, because that's how this shit works.
Mhm.
Yeah, picture to picture, sure. I think, yeah, I'm sure that's it. I'm sure they knew they make money.
Because
I
I
know
feel
they
like
did.
I feel like this whole new MCU chapter or phase or whatever is going to
Exactly
be
that.
starting with Ant-Man. Or sorry, it started with Loki.
Well, no, I'm gonna say it started with Wakanda Forever.
Yeah,
Oh, for sure.
There's,
They foreshadowed like 6 characters.
there's a lot of
that
King
are
the
gonna be in
Conqueror
there.
talk in there.
I mean, there's a lot of characters you're gonna be seeing in the new phase that pop up in that movie.
Yeah,
for sure. Maybe even another
Well, we have
young
the
Black Panther.
we have the Namor.
Yeah, Namor, which that I will say they did that pretty great.
Yeah.
That was fan-fucking-tastic. I mean, I don't know.
And he still has winged feet.
He does. It's a major plot point.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
His winged feet.
His winged feet. Yep. They did that. I thought they did the Atlantean stuff pretty good. I thought that was really fun. It's just there's certain things that just felt oddly forced.
So, like, do him and Aquaman know each other, do you think?
You wonder, right? They must have like, this is my side of the sea.
Because I was wondering, because apparently
they're
they're both
neighbors.
they're both
Yeah.
the king of Atlantis, right? But
right.
I'm wondering if when Atlantis, like the Titanic, when it fell into, if it like broke and it split,
One
and
side
like one
went up.
side
They
ended
choose
up
a
over
side
here
and
and one
side.
side ended up
Sure.
over there, and
And then they built a
Aquaman
wall between them.
Aquaman rules. Yeah, it's like, and then it turns into like Berlin, right?
This
Or
is Marvel.
Germany,
This is DC.
right?
Yeah,
It turns
exactly.
into that kind of thing. So,
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, it was good. It was
Cool.
interesting.
yeah. I'm trying to think of what I've watched. I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring.
Yeah.
A lot of Elden Ring.
Get it in you, buddy.
What I did is because I have 3 characters.
Because why stop at one?
Well, why?
Why?
Because you always gotta try something new, right?
Sure.
Like, one's McDonald's, one's A&W, one's
Harvey's.
Harvey's,
Yeah.
right? I usually don't go to your house to eat, but that's
No,
okay.
it's okay.
Um,
I make good burgers.
but no, so I went back and I started playing my original character, who was like super high level.
Yep.
Because I did one of those Rune Farm OP your character early on sort of things with him. And then it got to a point where it was like, it's like, I can't do much. I got to one of those. It's a weird game. It's like you get to a point where it's like your level and your weapons aren't good enough for you to do much of anything, but go back
Yeah.
and do a bunch of shit you've already done.
Yeah. Yeah. it's
You're
just-
selling the game.
the thing is, you don't know it until it
Yeah,
happens.
Dave,
That's the
shut
thing.
up.
You just don't, like,
God,
that's the beauty of the game. You don't know you're at that point.
it's
until
like
it
it's like
happens.
Rust. Like when you die, all your stuff's gone.
Well, you just go back to your body and pick it up.
Well, see, there you
Um,
go. Shut up. I'm just kidding. But no, I decided to break that character out again and see what I could do. And apparently, there was stuff I could do. I just needed to take a break. It was one of those like you needed to take
Yeah.
a break from it and then come back to it, and then you could figure shit out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
There's
it beat
that.
like a whole bunch of bosses.
Yeah.
And then I beat the boss that you can use to respec your guy,
Oh, nice.
because I felt like I'd respect wrong as well.
Nice.
Because I didn't do all the research and looking into it. Like, you can't just go in and play this fucking game, man.
You can't.
It's like it's like D&D.
You need to write
have
shit down.
to do the research.
You got to write shit down.
You got to write shit down. You
You
got to
gotta.
know what stats to up when you're leveling up
Yep.
for that specific
You
character.
can't just dump fucking stats into whatever you want.
Yeah,
It doesn't
no,
fucking
no, you
work
can't.
that way.
So
It doesn't.
fortunately, I got to the boss that you have to beat that allows you to respec when you have a specific item.
Nice.
So I was able to do that. And then I went online. I was like, okay, before I fucking push any buttons here, I
Yeah.
gotta figure out what's the best way to split these points up.
You know what guy keeps kicking my ass, and I don't know his name. He's not even like a main level boss or anything like that. He's like a horseman that shows up at this shack in like the nighttime.
Oh yeah,
Phantom guy. I cannot fucking.
Those
beat
guys
him.
are hard. Those are
Holy shit.
those are the guys. They're the invaders.
Yeah.
The-
Oh my god.
Yeah, because there's that one invader dude at the round table that whoops your ass.
Mm,
Yeah, I don't like
yeah.
him.
Mm.
I can't beat him yet. I'm like a
It's
level,
a fantastic.
I'm like
game.
a level 58 and I still can't beat that dude.
I'm like enthralled. I'm intimidated to play it again, but I will.
It's
So I'll get there.
it's
get there.
Yeah, I felt the same.
Yeah, I'm. But right now, I mean, haven't played anything really in the last couple of days. But God of War Ragnarok is still amazing, and that's what I've been.
Yeah, you've been all over that.
I
eh?
love it. I love it.
You,
You,
you
can
get
just
to,
see
you
the
get to
money.
the part where you actually get to play as the kid.
Yeah,
and
I
just
have
kinda
played
do
it.
his
I've
own
played
little
as Atreus.
storyline?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's really wonderful in how they do it too. Because I mean, I'm sure any father and son can appreciate that time of life where it's like he wants to break off and do his own thing, but he can't because shit's going down. Ragnarok's happening.
I don't specifically know the story, but I did see. I've been watching a lot of like cool things they've done in games, right? Videos like top 10 cool things
Yeah.
they've done in games, and they were specifically mentioned the way that transitions, like the scene and everything
Yep.
like that. It's not like okay, now you're doing
Nope.
this kind of thing.
Nope.
It's like the camera pans over during, so it's all cinematic and everything.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden you're playing as this character.
Yeah,
Like whoa, that's
yeah.
kind of cool.
They even do that
That's,
for a third character.
That's quite seamless.
It is.
That's
yeah.
wild.
Yeah. It's a gorgeous.
Instead of like some
amazing.
sort of loading screen or
Yeah.
like
None of that stuff
Yeah.
happens. Well, that's not quite true. There's you see the tricks.
It's cool that they added it into the storytelling
Indeed.
of the
Yeah, the
game as opposed to just like,
Yeah, and I figured
all
out
of a sudden,
why.
bar that
okay,
comes
now
Yeah.
Right. I figured out what makes 2018 God of War and Ragnarok such a step above the OG God of Wars that we all know. And
Right.
newer technology.
yeah, that's part of it. But I think ultimately in the old God of War games, Kratos was such a one-note character. I am angry.
Yeah.
I will kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he's got depth and dimension because he's dealing with his kid, and you start learning about.
Oh, he's 3D.
Yeah.
Well, that's when they was. That's when
3D rendered.
He was 3D before. He would've been-
Pardon?
but
Yeah.
that's when they were throwing all those hack and slash games
Yeah.
at you again, like Devil May Cry,
Devil May Cry is a big one.
God of War.
Yeah.
There was another. I'm sure
There's a
there
whole
were
bunch
couple
of them.
more
You
in
drawing
there.
blanks, but I'm drawn off with too.
The combo hack and slash, as I
Sure.
call them, where you throw them
Yeah,
up
there are
in the
like
air.
a million of them. Yeah.
And yeah.
And it's funny, real quickly, AJ, you said something about like, oh, I don't want to play for that. The combat is very different
Yeah.
in Ragnarok and 2018. Yeah, it's hack and slash, but it's like you have to really fucking figure out how you're gonna play. Like you can't just go in like button mash and you're gonna win.
Oh yeah.
It does not work.
Oh no,
that
it's
way.
I played the one that's before
2018,
this
yeah.
one, and yeah, it's like an interesting Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah.
Because
But
the boss I got to, it felt like it was like, okay, you got to get on the back of them and then like
Yeah.
hop up here and then hop up here and then stab him in the head.
But even just that, when you're fighting guys, like there's a style element where when you get all your weapons, you're doing your hack and slash, and maybe you throw it at a guy, and then you beat up with this guy, pull your axe back, and he knocks in a guy, and then you keep him in a combo sling, and then you switch over to your chains, and now you know what I mean. Like it's all integrated very well together.
Very S&M.
Yes, very S&M. Yes, chains and axes. Yeah, indeed. But it's wonderful. I don't need to sell it. It's winning game of the fucking year, or one game of the year by many people. So if you haven't played it, go play it.
I'm not dissing it in any way. I see how it's an
I would
interesting
say
game.
like both. I can make the case for both Elden Ring and God of War being game of the year, and they
Yeah.
both deserve it. And then slightly out of that, TMNT Shredder's Revenge for sure.
and then slightly under that, Hot Wheels.
Yeah, slightly out
Unleashed.
of that. Yeah, for
Did
sure.
you see this? You hear about this? So you know how they did the Mario Kart with the remote control. It's
Yeah.
got the camera on it.
Mhm.
And you
Yep.
and play it. And you
I've been
build-
tempted to buy it.
you build
Yep.
a track in your house. And
You seen this?
Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
No.
Do you know? About
Oh my god, dude! It's basically Mario Kart you play on your Switch, but it's an actual legit RC car.
this? Yeah, and you build a track
So,
around.
racing game.
You build a
Yeah,
track
yeah,
around
yeah,
your house,
Yeah, and you build
and
a
the
track.
car goes around your house, and like yeah.
Yeah.
So they have a Hot Wheels one now.
Oh no, of course they do.
Yeah.
Okay,
I just thought it was kind of cool.
that's cool. Are they
Nice.
actual dinky cars?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you get one. Yeah, it's like that big and it has a camera on it. It's just this like white little car.
Okay.
And then when you play the game, you can actually get skins
Okay.
of Hot Wheels cars.
Okay.
So when you look at the screen, it looks like a different Hot Wheels car.
I'd give that a shot.
And then you get like special powers and shit.
I would try that. I don't know if it's any good, but I'd try it. It'd be fun. I won't buy it. It's ridiculous. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Fucking knows.
What if it's the best thing ever in the world,
I
in
mean,
life?
it's Dave's booty hole.
Is Dave's booty hole?
I'm on a far higher level.
There's
going to
be a secret song in my
For
album
sure.
called Dave's Booty Hole.
And it's gonna be called the Secret Sauce.
Yeah, no secret song.
No, the Secret Sauce.
It's gonna be a
The
secret.
Secret Sauce song.
Yeah,
It depends on what I've ate the night before, and it can be either, really.
I love it. I love
and
it.
it's gonna go.
Well, oh boy. Well, gentlemen, should we end on booty holes, or where should we go with this conversation?
Well, let's be more specific. We're going to end up my booty
On
hole.
Dave's booty hole?
Should we end up Dave's booty hole?
I mean, I can't think of another
Anything more
logical
amazing, yeah.
point to plunge into.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, it seems to be the end of most things.
it
so,
does seem
yeah.
to be the end of most things for sure.
Nice.
Yeah, let's exit on that, eh?
Yeah.
Let's do that. And you out there, what are your thoughts? What did we talk about in this awesome conversation we have? We want to hear what you have to think. What do you think of Dave's booty hole? What do you think of
Amazing.
yeah, the stuff we talked about today? we want to hear your thoughts. So please do us a favor and let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you like what we're doing, we've now got ourselves a Discord server, and we will be on there for a little bit of time after the episode airs. If you want to come chat and hang out and talk all things Sarcastic Distractions. If you like what we're doing, we got ourselves a Buy Me a Coffee link. You can send us a little money there to help us pay for some bubbly and keep the lights on. And outside of that, if you're not feeling well in the mental department, we want you to know it's 2023. You are not alone, and you matter, not just to us, but to those that are around you. So please find it. If you can't talk to anybody that's around, we're going to have links up in our description so you can find the help that you might need. But until next time, I've been Harvey.
I'm the Dave.
It's Discord. I've been telling people Datcord.
Well, that's the next, service.
It could be Distat or the other thing.
That's right.
It's
It could be
true.
those things.
Discord is the only way I can actually get my children to move immediately nowadays.
Yeah,
It's a hard world.
it sure is.
And I'm AJ, and I don't know about these newfangled app gadgets.
AJ just aged himself by like 30 years. And just like that, you got yourself sarcastically distracted. Thanks so much for joining us. Peace. Have a great night.
Take
Where
care.
am
all.
I?